sometimes. Well, hello, friends, and we are here again. And so are you, we hope, for another exciting round of Beer Thursday. It's Thursday, so that must mean something, right? Right, Shay?
That is, I mean, it's good. That's good.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, Shane, I was just thinking about this the other day. How many tattoos do you have?
Let's see. It's got this one.
Ah, okay. Well, including the one dedicated to the late Elvis Aaron Presley, the TCB with a lightning flash. I also have one, but I've been wanting to get another one, and I know that they say tattoos can be addicting because a lot of people, you get one and you just want to get another one because it's so fun.
So fun.
And
Wow.
I've had some great tattoos ideas, but I love tattoos, and I've become a big fan of the sleeve tattoo.
Yeah, I think
Like,
those look pretty cool.
yeah. Now, I also love the tattoo, like, ooh, here's a good one. I could get a tattoo of tattoo saying the plane, the plane, the plane.
That would be funny.
And would it? Because probably nobody would get it.
It's
It's
it's a pun.
it's a plane. So
The pun. Sorry.
do you ever want to get another tattoo? I mean, how do you feel?
Yeah, in fact, I have a Pinterest board where I save tattoo ideas. One of them, I was thinking about getting a tattoo of, I'm a big Dune fan. I wanted to
Yes.
get a tattoo of my favorite planet.
Wait, did you say a big Dune or a big dude fan?
Dune fan.
Okay.
Dune as
Well,
in desert planet.
oh yes.
Arrakis.
Well,
Desert.
I also like the dude, so I thought you were talking about him. So sorry.
So yeah, that changes everything, Jay. I've been
Doesn't it?
thinking about getting a tattoo of my favorite desert planet, Tatooine.
Oh, brilliant.
Sorry, that was a long way around just to get to Tatooine. I
I,
apologize for that.
well, it seems like a long, long time ago in a
Yeah,
galaxy far,
yeah.
far away.
But and that's because I want to get something. I don't know what to get. That's the thing. I want more, but I don't know what to get.
I've got several ideas, including the one that I want to get. Robin and I have been planning to get one for forever, but we just need to get it designed. It's basically a rockabilly tattoo,
Bye.
and mine would be a blue jay with maybe a guitar and a cigarette hanging out his mouth or a cigar,
Okay.
and on his wing he has a tattoo of a robin, like a rockabilly robin,
Wait. So
and
your tattoo? You have a tattoo of a bird with a tattoo.
right.
The
And then
tattoo within the
then
tattoo.
Robin's tattoo would be
It's tattoos all the way
the
down.
that Robin and the rockabilly Jay, like, on a branch or something.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I just
That's
thought or
pretty
it could
meta.
be she could be meta. She could do
It's
her
meta.
tattoo of the Robin with the Jaybird tattoo. That's crazy. That's insane. Anyway, that's one of the ideas. I always wanted to also I had this tattoo, and I probably showed it to you a long time ago. It was it's a Billy Joel design that I saw on a T-shirt back in the 90s off his last was the last album that he released. It's Only the Good Die Young, and it was like a banner, like
Yeah.
only the good, and then at top, and then die young at the bottom, and it had like a heart with a dagger through it and like wings. And
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was
That'd be
yeah,
cool.
it was yeah. I thought
And
about that.
at this point in our lives, we've proved that to be true. So
Yeah, that's true. You
we're getting
know,
there.
I also was thinking about getting a tattoo that says, "Is this thing permanent?"
I
Sorry.
saw a meme about that. It said where the guy texts his mom and says, "Hey mom, I want to get a tattoo. What should I get?" And then the response is, "Well, tattoos are permanent. You should make sure it's something really important to you." So he got a tattoo that said, tattoos
I
are permanent. You should get something that's really important to you.
that's
That
greatness.
was funny.
I love it.
I've gone like circles where for a while I thought of getting some of the runes that Sirius Black has. The character has his tattoos. He's got a lot of tattoos. I
Yeah.
thought about getting the runes from the Sirius Black wand. I thought that would be cool, like down my arm. Thought that'd be a cool tattoo, or maybe on
Yeah.
like on the forearm on the outside. I've thought about the runes. I don't know why I'm all on the runes, but on the clock on the cover for the Rush Clockwork Angels album,
Yeah.
some of those runes would make cool tattoos. And I thought it would be, or I thought just get all of the tattoos
Mhm.
because they make a clock, they make a circle, but in a circle around my arm or something.
That's
Those are
interesting.
a
That
few of the,
that
yeah.
would probably get pricey after a bit.
Well, I
Yeah.
would just do just the runes and just black inks, but
Yeah.
yeah, still pricey.
There's a friend of mine that she and her daughter both got tattoos. They're both very big Star Wars fans,
Yeah.
and they both got like the Rebel logo tattoo on their arms.
That's what I've also been looking at is,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
because I kind of consider myself a rebel. And so I thought
Yeah.
that'd be a cool one. I even look because there's different versions of that rebel symbol.
I feel like I'm a rebel without a clue.
You are a rebel though, but what? Wow,
What?
my face just won't make words now.
You know,
I
but
think
you know, words can be hard. Words can be hard.
so
Words can be hard.
words, so words.
Well,
So hard.
speaking of words, I would like to make a toast. Oops, sorry.
Wow, what great timing is that?
Good timing. I'm gonna suggest that you hold up your full beer glass, like I've got a full beer glass right here.
I just filled it.
Very nice. And I'd like to make a toast. So, Shane, here,
Cheers.
here's to hemorrhoids and tattoos. Eventually, every asshole gets one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm so glad we didn't do hemorrhoid talk.
Yeah, me too. It would have been a pain in the ass. Thank you.
Yes, there it is.
But I have been itching to do that one. Just kidding, folks. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a big fan. Although I would never do it myself, I'm a big fan of the sleeve tattoo.
Yeah.
I think it's really attractive when like women that when they have them. I think those are really cool. They look cool on women.
My nephew has what it started out as on his forearm, like on
Hmm.
the inside, it was a cool symbol where it was part fishing hook,
Hmm.
part duck, like part duck head, but then with antlers. So you can
Okay.
like see it all together. And you don't really know what it is, but then you can see the separate the separate parts, and oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And so he's added different designs around it where it's slowly but surely forming a sleeve.
Sweet.
And part of it is the letters RHEC.
R H.
RHEC. And so after several minutes,
Yeah.
maybe a full weekend of trying to figure out what that was, I finally asked him what RHEC stands for.
Yeah.
And what do you think his youthful anthem that he wanted to forever emblazon permanently on his arm stands for? RHEC. What would a redneck have? Kid,
Yeah.
raise
Uh,
hell.
raise
RH.
hell. Eat. No. Raise hell.
Easy. Careful. Careful. You're very close. You're right on it. Raise hell, eat corn. Genius.
That is quite genius. I like that.
Yes. Yes.
No, I think your nephew is
He's
onto something there.
he is definitely on something.
No, to something.
Yes, he's on something to it.
Yes. So that was cool. Yeah, but I do want another tattoo.
And
Some people
the girls, my wife, 2 daughters, they're thinking about getting matching tattoos, like you mentioned, getting matching tattoos with your wife,
Mhm.
and they were all gonna get flowers.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what my older daughter was gonna get, but my wife, she was gonna get a lily, just a
Mhm.
little tiny lily somewhere on the hand wrist or something, and then my younger daughter was gonna get a tulip,
Oh,
and then each get their favorite flower. So that was kind of a cool idea.
well, speaking of that, like, my she's got a tattoo. It's the same or similar tattoo that, 2 of her cousins got it, and it's a bird, and it's a blackbird, and it's, like, just, like, a couple of birds on a wire, and
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, and it was inspired by the song Blackbird. They all loved that song.
Yeah.
So,
The Beatles.
the Beatles. So, I thought that was really cool, and I thought it's cool that it's sort of they're forever bonded with this tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, 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 cool, 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 cool. So, anyway, this has been a great subject. I feel as though it might
Yes.
be time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin.
Yeah, otherwise, we're just gonna keep stammering and trying to make tattoo puns. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask
Ooh.
I'm gonna ask AI for a list of tattoo puns.
Oh, that's a great idea
Yes. Oh,
because
yeah.
we need to give a guy more to do.
Yes, because AI, it's not consuming up enough resources and using up enough power and causing enough pollution.
Yeah.
Words, Shane,
Man,
words.
that mouth of yours just does not wanna
It's
speak
just got
today.
blah, 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 skibbity, skibbity, skibbity-doo. Yeah, let's also have it come up with tattoo puns,
Tattoo
AI.
puns, I like it. Love that
Well,
idea.
if you wanna hear our next exciting round on tattoo puns or some other puns or some other tattoos, the best thing you can do is hit that subscribe button. It helps us, it helps you, it helps your friends. And what do you wanna do in this life more than help your friends pick out the perfect tattoo, especially one that reminds them to raise hell and eat corn? I don't know.
Or perhaps one that reminds them of Beer Thursday.
Yes.
Perhaps,
Ooh,
even.
beer. Why neither of us mentioned a Beer Thursday tattoo?
I know, I know.
Wow. What is wrong with you and your co-host, Jay? Nobody knows. Maybe
So
you can
many,
tell
so
us.
many things, so many things.
Tell us in the comments. If you're listening on Spotify, you can comment on episodes/rounds in Spotify. You can catch us on over at the Instagrams, Beer Thursday Show. That's where we do our thing. Sometimes, almost weekly. That's where we do it. But to make sure that you hear everything you want to hear from us and happiness, hit that subscribe button. So every Thursday morning, with the miracle of the internet, my hard work, Jay's hard work, and maybe 10% AI, you get that next naturally handcrafted round of
Beer